Another tool that I like to use when working in Google Docs, it's actually something you can find in the insert menu. I use it and I like to teach students to use it when they're doing long papers or research papers that might have different sections to use. And it's in the insert menu and it is the table of contents. But before we can insert the table of contents, we've got to set up our text in a certain way. So you have to create titles and subtitles in your text for it to create a table of contents. So I know that this is what I want my title to be. In fact, in my paper, I might actually put it in the center. But before I format it that way, I am going to format the text. And up here where it says normal text, up here below the menu right here, I am going to change that to the title. Now, if I want my title to be a certain font and all of my titles to be that font, I could then highlight it and I could also make it a certain way. I do like this brie serif and I do like it that big. Maybe I want my title to be in a different color. So I'm going to make my title. When I think of purring, what do I think of? Maybe a purple color. So I'm going to make it purple. And then if I want, every time I make something a title to be that color, I can actually go here to this arrow and apply title. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't change my title to match it. Sorry. I actually have to hit update title to match. And then every time I apply title, it will put that title form. Okay. Next, I need to have subtitles. I want to subtitle my different paragraphs in this case. So I have an intro paragraph. I am going to change that from normal text to a heading. And I have actually already done a selected type of heading. I created a heading like this. I am going to change this stuff back to, whoops, what the other one was. I think it was Arial, and it was 11. Okay. So that subtitle's in there. This paragraph I would want to have as a heading. I'd also want this paragraph as a separate heading. So I'm going through and I'm turning all of these into headings. Now, when I get to my works cited, actually I did not. Oh, I changed all my headings accidentally. But you get the idea. When I get to my works cited, I'm going to select that. I'm going to make that a title. And it's going to be like my titles. I think if I go back, let me do this one. I think if I go back, I need to change my heading back to how I had it. I liked my headings to be a little bit bigger. I want all my headings to go back to that. Okay, so I have my headings in there and my titles in there. Now that that's completed, then I would go to the insert menu and go down and go to table of contents. I don't want it numbered in that way, but you could do it with page numbers. I think I only have one page. So I'm going to go here with the blue links. And the nice thing about this is when it puts it in there, I can actually from the top of the page get through my paper. Now, right now, I don't have it in the presented way, but you'd be able to get to, actually, hold on, it's by doing this. You'd be able to get to that part of the paper. So that is how the table of contents works.